Zoukout is Asia's longest running music dance festival. It's returning to Siloso Beach here, Singapore, and AEG and Zouk have joined forces this year to produce world-class local, regional and global acts, including Tiesto, Armin van Buuren and Zed. Historically, the stage has been at the opposite end, playing down the beach, and what we discovered when we went round and talked to everyone, we had comments like, well, our windows rattle and the noise is terrible and it's all really loud. And so we listened to what they said. We flipped the stage. So we decided to put the stage at the opposite end of the beach. We essentially moved the low end away from the hotel that complained about the windows rattling, 400 metres away. The initial feedback was that from the hotel they said, well, you're now pointing the sound system at us and we think that's a bigger problem. And so we used D&B and their noise calc software to help explain to people how this was going to improve this year, basically. We knew we wanted to use D&B, we knew the GSL system was the way to go, and we had that system designed in theory in the position that we wanted it. And that with array calc and then with noise calc, we were able to take those predictions, print them out, explain, we had to explain dB levels to the hotel, and we had to give them examples of what their sort of standard background noise was, poolside noise, some of the other events that they have in the hotel. We had to give them an idea about how loud they were. So we used that information to basically bolster our case to make sure that what we were doing wasn't outrageous. D&B's solution is an all-in-one solution that has helped us from conceptualising this new site layout to actually delivering and implementing the sound system on site. We've had to tick several boxes. We've had the local government, we've had the hotels, but most importantly, we've got to achieve sensible and great levels for the audience here. And we've done that. We fired it up today. We metered 102 dBA at front of house. I think we're 45 metres from the downstage edge. It's an impressive system, and it drops off perfectly where we want it to on the site. So yeah, we're really happy.
The event organizer AEG, they did reach out to us to be able to conduct a sound study. So we are here in collaboration with Alpha Acoustics. We are monitoring 3 particular phases, which is the pre-event, the post-event and the during the event.
Doing this exercise where we establish the relationship between the design of the sound system, the location, the venue, and the corresponding receiver, meaning to say either is it a residential or a hotel or other vendors nearby, you can then find the relationship between how you design the sound system, how you throw the sound, and what kind of sound will cause complaints, and at what sound pressure level there will be a tolerance that will be exceeded.
So what noise calc does is it takes the geographical map and it implements our array calc system design into that map, and it uses the geographical elements as well as the environmental elements to predict what that system is going to be doing in that area. So what we did with noise calc was we predicted a certain level based on what level that we're measuring at front of house at the hotel. And we found that when we measured that position, in reality, it matched what we had predicted.
So for the objective of any sound system is to make sure that everybody gets to hear the sound system, hear what the DJ is playing, and ensure that it's a consistent experience for everyone across the venue. Just to make sure that everyone comes here and make sure everything is heard, everyone has a good time, they're able to hear everything and have a good experience with the sound and just enjoy the music. I would say that my favorite part of this system is the SL sub. The SL sub is pretty amazing. The amount of low end they can produce and the attack that it gives is really world class, and it's pretty much a cut above the rest in terms of the subs that I've tried so far. And if I had to bring out any sub that I could for such an EDM festival, the SL sub is the best choice that we can have to bring it out. So the best thing about DMB is of course the support. I've always had someone to talk to at DMB. The people are friendly and they are helpful. And if I have any questions, I can just call them, drop them a message. They help me all the time. So that's great.